Welcome everyone into another episode of the Tasmania / Hobart rebuild. After that very disappointing quarter final where I thought we should have won, we've been okay in the old Sheffield Shield actually. We played some really good cricket. The season opener against Queensland, we won this by 5 wickets, restricted them to 333 on a wicket that was getting a wee bit of turn. Some new signings, obviously, this season have stood out. Hitchcock, 4 for 87, bowled outstandingly well. Matt Matthews got up front for us, the seamer. Gray, 114 for them, and Christian, 85. In response, we posted 300, and no one got over 50. Everyone really fought hard, chipped in, and got us within range, which was really, really important. 4 for 89 for Nair, and 2 for Mirren, Sayers, and Mattox. So we got them out for 258 in the second innings. In the pitch, was getting a lot of turn by then. And Hitchcock, 7 for 77 off 34 overs. Outstanding stuff on debut from the leg spinner. And Monday bowled quite well too, 2 for 89. Up for them, Saunders 63 and Gray 71. And I thought this would be a hard run chase, but we done pretty well. 292 for 5. Hughes, 69 and Spence 63. So Hughes has earned a spot in the team over some of the Asian players on our side. Sayers 3 for 64 and Nair 2 for 73. But that was a surprising result. I thought we were in a bit of a dicey spot at 4 for 192. But good effort from the lads. Got a good start to the season. And next game, South Australia beat us by 4 wickets here. We should have done a lot better after posting a very good 456 batting first, with Ryan Hughes again standing out 149. And heaps of 40s in the innings. Rooney, Wilson, Winters, Franks, and Corrie all getting over 40. Share of the wickets amongst the bowlers. They toured away and got well-deserved rewards. In response, 320 South Australia. And they should have been rolled for a lot less. They were 176 for 6. Bolton and Patterson put on a very vital partnership. And Clark came along and supported quite well there as well. And they got a very decent score in the end. Hitchcock, pick of the bowlers, 4 for 78. 241. We tried to score very quickly to try and set up a total for a declaration, but we were bowled out instead. Rooney, 92. Fantastic up front. Spence was good. Top 4 are good, then the rest of them fell by the wayside. Clark, even though Spencer picked up 4 vital wickets, along with Owen, 2 for 27. And the run chase, they all batted well. 381 for 6 off 95.4 overs. 50s to Mirren, Owen, Prescott, Light, Marston, and just couldn't get regular enough wickets to put them under any pressure. So well-deserved win for South Australia. In the game against Western Australia, we bounced back immediately again. We won by 3 wickets. 329 they posted. Corrie with a magnificent 100. I thought Corrie was good up front, 4 for 70, and 2 for Franks and Flint, and a couple wickets for Hitchcock as well. But at this time, Matt Matthew and Monday were called into the Australian team, hence why they weren't in the team. 464 out, and Ryan Hughes has really earned his spot at 449 he posted, along with good contributions from Rooney and Winters. And that gave us a really imposing lead. 4 was up front for Stephenson and Langley. So we got them out for 290 in their second innings with 50s to Spence and Felipe. And the bowling was pretty disciplined throughout. Franks 3 for 44, 4 for 53 for Flint, who was outstanding, and Delaney 3 for 73. And it was a very difficult run chase. The wicket was deteriorating at this stage, and at one stage at 51 for 4, I thought we weren't going to win this game, but Speed and Winters, their experience shone through along with Delaney, and they guided us through a pretty shaky run chase, but a good result nonetheless. A 3-wicket win over the Western Australia side there. Next up, we beat New South Wales by 112 runs. Batting first was pretty tough. We decided to take a risk with the conditions being overcast and offering a bit to both seam and spin. 50s to Hughes and Sharp. Sharp getting an opportunity due to Mark's speed being a bit out of form. Both the youngsters got decent scores. 4 for 81 for Wallace. New South Wales are a real danger team to play if we get them in a final, because they've got 2 really good spinners in their team. And Sangha can bowl a few leg breaks as well. So we've got to be careful of that. They posted 452. They had a massive lead. Halstead, 101. Sanger, 94. Beckett, 81. Donald, 83 were the bulk of the score. 5 for 128 for Monday was definitely a standing alone bowling figure there. So we had to bat well, and we did. We posted 426, and that man Hughes again 115. What a season the young player is having. His first season for the Tasmanian side. 50s to Rooney and Spence. And the spin was starting to take control then. Wallace and Bramble getting 9 wickets between them, with Bramble 6 for 105. And we rolled them completely. Like, the pitch was just turning square pretty much. And Hitchcock 4 for 20 and 4 for 29 for Monday. Just really ripped through them. So outstanding stuff. And then the final game, we had a draw for Victoria. They batted first, posted 330. Coates, the opener, 126. 4 for Flint and Franks. 524. Thanks to special innings from Rooney, another double century for him. 223 off 373 deliveries, 31 boundaries. Hughes looked at it again for 69 before a silly run out ended his innings. Good contributions from Sharp, Delaney, and Hitchcock. And even Franks to an extent got us a massive score. They toiled away 51 overs from Drake. He toiled the arm over for quite a while there for only 1 wicket. Burns 3 for 148, 2 for 77 for Ripley. Probably the pick of their bowlers. They posted 396 for 5 with Coates 134, 98 to Martin, Graham 83. This wicket was pretty much a road. It was so difficult to get regular wickets. And we batted a session out, 46 without loss. With Rooney 27 not out and Spence 17. So where does that put us on the standings? That puts us in second place along with Queensland in first. And it's the top of the table clash in today's episode today. We'll pretty much, I think, keep the same team because they're in reasonable touch. Just going to see the form for the season. Franks is a wee bit out of form. So is Corrie. I want to keep Corrie in the team because he can bat a little bit. I'm going to take a bit of a risk. I'm going to get rid of the Delaney. Delaney's just not quite in good enough touch. But he has to play. He has to play. We're a mug because we'll have lower batting averages from 7 downwards. So that's going to be our team, I believe. What's the pitch doing? It's got a bit of wear and a bit of bounce. Efficiency later in the match. Captain Rooney, Spence will not be keeping. It'll be Winters. Right, they've got a pretty good team as well. Saunders is a man to watch out for them. And Gray, obviously, from the previous games. Got some good bowlers as well. Let's hopefully start off good here and get some early breakthroughs. We've got an early one. We've got the wicket of Higgins for 15. So 50 for 1 after 14. We are going to bring in Delaney and Franks. And Franks has got the wicket, the key wicket of Saunders. So out for 39. It's pretty much a good session for us here. We've got 3 wickets. Can we make it a 4th? I'm going to bring in Monday for a couple overs. 105 for 3 after 32. And Monday immediately strikes after the lunch break. It's the key wicket of French. And he's got another one too. He's got the wicket of Ellery. So this is a good start against the top of the table side. A good one today. Will put us a long way to making the final. So we'll bring back the guys that have got the wickets. This is a good we fight back from the Queensland side. This will be a pretty tight tussle, I'd say. They've got a good unit as well. Corrie got a bit toward around there. 191 for 5. Lowe and Gray fighting hard. Bring in the spinner again. Try and operate him from one end. 206 for 5. So we managed to take 2 wickets in that session. Pretty even session. Whoever gets this session will win the match. Not win the match, win the day's play. So we'll bring Corrie back in for the start of the new ball. Delaney strikes just before the new ball will be taken. Excellent. Franks into the attack along with Flint. Flint's been pretty economical. Got the wicket of Lowe. 316 for 7. So it's been a good fight back from the Queensland side. I'd say it's their day. 317 for 7. Got to strike early on this day if we can. They are really doing well. Like Lowe, Gray, and Christian, and even Fielding to an extent, is just under immense pressure. Corey gets his second breakthrough. Gets the wicket of Fielding. Hopefully he ends up the innings pretty quickly. Even a first innings one here would be good. Well, first innings draw would be nice. So Monday strikes. We pretty much toiled away there. Like everyone bowled reasonably tidy lengths and whatnot. Didn't get too carried away, the batsman. So we will go for it a wee bit. The pitch has deteriorated a little bit by the looks of it. Rooney can continue its good form. So yeah, the pitch and bounce are average at the moment. We don't want it deteriorating anymore. Spence has gone for a duck. Brings Charles Wilson to the crease. And he's gone too. Brings the informed Ryan Hughes into the crease. And we need a partnership from these two. So 12 for 2. Queensland right on top in this game. Can the class of Rooney shine through? Lovely shot again. Lovely shot. Hughes is an up-and-coming great cricketer, I think. Oh, he's gone, though. Out for 30... we're 32 for 3. He's out for 10. Sharp at the wicket now. So we're going to have to see some fight from the middle to lower order here. Luckily, I did pick Delaney. Delaney offers that wee bit with the bat. A lot rests on Rooney's shoulders. Oh, an edge. Sharp's gone. So the Winters is at the crease. And we're 53 for 4. Lovely shot. And that's 50 for Rooney. He stood tall when the others have fallen round him. Oh, good delivery. Got to respect the good delivery. Need a partnership. Winters is a man, sort of like he fights like BJ Watling. That's what I compare him to. Decent career as a keeper. Does play those long, grafty innings. 94 for 4 after 39 overs. Probably get to the end of the day's play. Maybe 6 down for 200. Would be okay. I want to force them to bat again anyway. Take it to the hopefully the last day. This is good from these two. Building the partnership. Showing their class and experience. Get on the top of the bowling attack when we need to. Run rate's reasonably slow, but that's okay. Got to get some overs under these guys' belts. Just up the strike rate a wee bit. Lovely shot from Rooney. 87 off 188 deliveries. Been really patient by his standards. 12 boundaries. Only 3 boundaries between the other batsmen in the time. There's a good shot from Winters. Starting to get that partnership form now. These guys have batted exceptionally well. Lovely shot again. 4 runs. 26 to Rooney. I believe that's 50 for Winters. Well played. Exceptional. He supported the skipper pretty well. Now the runs are starting to flow off the bat. We'll just play with a bit more expansion now. Oh, Winters is gone, so that's unfortunately grinding it out again. Terrible keeping. That was an easy stop there. That's gone for buys. And 100 for Rooney. Outstanding stuff. Keeping us fighting along. 181 for 5 after 72 overs. We trail by 208. We need 58 to avoid the follow-on. Lovely shot. 4 runs. This has to be a big knock from Rooney. Delaney's got to play a part. Corey's got to play a part as well. Like a good batsman. Oh, Rooney's gone for 108 of 251 deliveries just before the new ball was taken. So this could be awkward. We've got to try and grind out 35 more runs. I don't think we're going to do that. 205 for 8. Now Queensland have bowled exceptionally well. Show some fight, lads. Get that one partnership that we need. This is good from Flint. Good counter-attacking cricket. This is exactly what we wanted. 19 off 15 deliveries. It's getting us close to that follow-on mark. We're only trailed by 4 runs to that target. And Flint's done it for us. Good stuff. Got us under that total, more importantly. And we're close to betting out another session as well. This is good cricket. Lovely from Flint. Good counter-attack. Nearly batted 100 overs too. But batted quite a bit of time out of the game too, which is good. And that's another bad keeping error. So they've let in 8 buys. Two terrible keeping mistakes. Corey gets away with that. 4 runs. He's contributed a very valuable 19, Corey. Oh, he's been dropped. The frustration continues for the Queensland side as they pursue the 2 wickets. A few edges coming off the bat now. Oh, we got away with that. Is that going to go for 4? Yes, it has. 273 for 8 off 105 overs. At least we got to the next session. It's the main thing. This is good. Corey, good stuff. Couple of nice... Oh, what a bad fielding mistake that is. He's gone for 39, but a very valuable 39. I'm very happy with that. Trail by 99 now. We've got it under 100, the deficit. Can another weak partnership start to form? Can we get 300? And we will get that. Very well batted from considering where we were. Flint does deserve a 50 for the way he's batted. But he's gone for 46. Johnson wraps up the innings, and our innings ends at 307. Could have been a lot worse. Corey and Flint are really giving us a shot at drawing this game. Just need some early breakthroughs. They are going to score quite freely, so hopefully the wickets do come. 76 without loss after 15. Run a ball 50 for Saunders as well. Delaney's got the wicket of Higgins. Delaney does get some key wickets at times. And here he is again, getting the wicket of Ellery for 10. Bring the spin of Monday in. Try and clamp up the runs a wee bit. Even if we can go under 4 and over, it'll be okay. Corey's got another wicket of Fraser. It's a magnificent 100 from Saunders. 15 boundaries and a 6. Taking it to the final day, though. Means the good news for us is that we've just got to bat well in one or 2 sessions. So we've got the wicket of Saunders, but Saunders has set the game up for Queensland. Really, they must be due to declare, and they have 335 for us to get. 253 for 4 after 59.3. Yeah, now it's just a matter of survival. Just hopefully playing for the draw. Even though I don't like playing for the draw, I like going for the win. It's probably just plausible. Just get points against Queensland and just continue our momentum when we get back for the final few games at the back end of the season after the big bash. Rooney's gone for 21, the man that scored in the first innings. Not be contributing anymore to this game. His 100 could be vital, though, to making us get these points. .48 for 1 after 18. So we've got an injury to Wilson. That's a key blow. So he's one of our informed players. And Hughes has gone for a duck. He hasn't contributed much in this game. All of a sudden, an opening for Queensland. Just got to knuckle down, guys. We've got enough experience with the bat. Sharp's gone. Come on. Show some fight. Brilliant spell from fielding. He's really opened up an end. 60 for 5, effectively. And we're struggling to save this match. Delaney's gone. This is looking like a win for Queensland, and they will consolidate their position in first. And we'll be effectively back with everyone else on the board. Good shot from Corey. Corey's playing some interesting shots. Not afraid to belt a few. Okay, we've got 4 wickets effectively in this session to hold on to. I don't think we're going to do it, but... And that was a key blow. Spence has been dismissed by that man fielding. Playing a miss. Oh, great catch. Flint's at the wicket now. We've only got 2 wickets left. Just got to show some absolute fight if you can. Oh, gone. Monday's the last man at the wicket. Oh, he's got away with the boundary there. 37 minutes to bat. I don't think we're going to do it. And there we go. They have got the final wicket. Well bowled from Queensland. They totally deserve that victory. So that really evens up the competition now. Like it's pretty close between us and South Australia now. And even New South Wales and Western Australia are still in the mix. Even Victoria to an extent. That's going to be a very interesting back end of the Sheffield Shield. So pretty disappointing top of the table clash. Wilson's out for 4 weeks. It doesn't really matter because it's the Big Bash now. You guys will join us. We'll have a couple of episodes this season. We'll go the Sydney Renegade. Not Sydney Renegade. Sydney Sixers, Melbourne Renegades, and the Melbourne Stars. So we'll catch you guys then. Smash the like button, and I'll see you again for another Cricket Captain episode.